Well, I am really excited to be in the room with you and with all of our frontline leaders. It's really an honor. We're excited about your leadership, about your energy, about your vision. It's the kind of vision that we want to support. From your district, I just want to give you the New York City Climate Justice Agenda. I wear a lot of hats, and one of the hats that I wear is Vice Chair of the New York City Environmental Justice Alliance, and in that report is included the work that is being done on climate justice by The Point, Nos Quedamos, Youth Ministries of Peace and Justice, all organizations that are in your district. Also, the day before yesterday, Luis Garden Acosta passed away. He was a visionary and an environmental justice leader in New York City, and the second executive director of an environmental justice organization in New York City, who dies because he can't breathe. And so for us, this is personal. We went into this work not because it was a career, not because it was one of our ambitions. We didn't study this stuff. We had to do it because literally the survival of our communities and our family was at stake. My father died of an asthma attack in Hunts Point, and I live in Brooklyn. So I want to share that with you because there's a long history, and many of us have been working. We went from fighting the unfair and discriminatory citing of environmental burdens in our community to then looking at what would a transition look like? What did a just transition look like? So we literally have gone from fighting against citing, which you have witnessed yourself because you were in Standing Rock, to looking at how do we move industry from an extractive economy to one that's regenerative, and what does that look like in terms of our health and in terms of our economy, our being able to create local livable communities. And so we've been doing this for a long time, and our members, the Climate Justice Alliance members, go from Detroit, Boston, the Gulf South, Indian country, California, Oregon. We are all over the country. We've got about 60 member organizations, alliances, and networks. And we have been really pro-solution and frontline led. Women of color mostly, intergenerational. It's really important for you to know that young people have been meaningfully engaged in leadership for generations. In fact, some of our leaders grew up in our organizations. Our lead organizer started at OPAL when she was 12 years old. So we believe that young people are not at risk, that they're at potential, and that community is defined by having everyone at the table. So when the Green New Deal took life, we had concerns because we have been working on these issues for so many years, putting infrastructure on the ground. At UPROSE, at my organization, we just announced the first community-owned solar cooperative in the state of New York.
That's amazing.
It's good, thank you. So these are the kinds of things, UPROSE and Sunset Park is not unique. These are the kinds of things that are happening all over the country. And so it was important for us that that the work that you're holding, that this vision that you're holding, is centered on frontline communities, on justice, and racial justice is central to that. We know for a fact that regardless of income, the chances are that if you're a person of color, that you're living next to environmental burdens. And so race is really central to this. We represent a demographic that is really mixed, but that is low income and people of color. We have with us folks that are here from Kentucky, from Mountaintop, from Appalachia, to folks that are here from Indian country. So I am really grateful. We want very much to partner with you. We think that climate change is going to disrupt governance, and so governance can't happen in the way that it has historically, that is top down, where elected officials make decisions for our communities. My district, the Congress people that we work with are Nydia Velasquez and Jose Serrano, and they've often gotten the work they do, they always consult with us before they put it out first. So we would ask that you do that you consult with us first, so that we can be partners, because we really have to change the way governance looks, because climate change demands that kind of change.